Someone needs to do a podcast on you.
And I think so, you know.
Yeah.
I think so. Well, do you know what? I was long story short, left school, born in 1986, left school in 2003, and then I trained as an architect for like five years. And in 2008, in the recession, I was made redundant, and there was no jobs at all. So what happened? Because I was there just over 5 years, like literally like 5 years and 2 months, I got paid out like $3.5 grand. It was like 2.5 months' wages as a redundancy package. And then I had like a 800 quid credit card. So I think I had like 4.5 grand maybe.
So you went a bit wild then?
But I was balling out of control on 4.5 grand. Like,
you're going out now.
I was like 21, fucking 21, no job, and 4.5 grand. I was
and
like,
it's
woo!
like, yeah.
Like, we can get on it all the time, just going out. And then I realised quickly that all my mates had jobs and I couldn't go out and pay and stuff. I had to do something about it. And then I became a PT because I started going to the gym.
Wow.
Long stories.
That's what she does, SisFit.
Oh yeah, amazing, yeah. Oh yeah, amazing. So I was a PT for like best part of 10 years. Built up a massive PT business. Started a fitness studio. I'm probably like 15 years. But it was a lot different back then.
Yeah.
It was a lot different because back then there was like actual gym instructors. There wasn't like level 2 PT.
Well, I've done level 2.
Like, what's the point of having level 2?
Yeah.
It's just a tick box, isn't it? And then level 3 is like...
it's like
it's
more
all
in the
right,
gym.
but it's still
all
kind
in
of
the gym,
like...
isn't it? Because I've done level 2 and 3 PT with it.
Yeah. Yeah. And
but
then,
I just didn't do any... I've just done nothing with it.
Yeah, and then I would argue actually that even with the level 3 PT, like... If you know what you're doing and you're good with people, I don't think you even necessarily need that much knowledge anyway.
Level 2 was just laying your foundations.
Actually, I think you're probably better. I would have been better off back then learning about business and marketing and sales.
Instead of doing that.
But to do with that. So if I was like a PT now, if someone comes to me now and says I want to be a PT, I'd say, right, learn social media, learn content, learn business, learn marketing, learn how to put yourself out there, and that's it. Probably would have.
Well, just not thought about it. But
more about that.
She's now an influencer through a PTing.
Exactly.
On social media,
exactly.
you get all kinds
of jazz. How often has anyone ever asked you to see a level 3 PT certificate? Never. That's it. No, so the importance of it is like.
I feel like it's good to have the knowledge though.
It's good to have the knowledge.
It's good to refresh that knowledge.
Yeah. I mean, it's probably a bit different now. Like, I mean, when I went back in. Back in the day.
Back in the day.
But I mean,
back in the day.
If we wanted to know something, like that was important, we'd have to like go to the library or go somewhere or like I was in Wirral Met College.
I don't even think I used to use Google.
I remember going to 12 Keys College, right? And if we wanted to know something, we'd have to like literally hunt through the library, find a book, find a reference, find it, and you don't have to do that anymore. You can just go on ChatGPT or whatever, or go on.
I can't get over it because, like, back in the day, I'm back in the day again about school. Like, we were like, we had no phones. I shouldn't say we had no phones.
Well, I'll tell you what, all of my 20s when I was a PT, I don't know about if you feel the same. I fucking love it. I absolutely loved it. I used to love being a PT. And I started a fitness studio, and it was the best thing I'd done because that's when I did learn about social. But even back then, social media wasn't like it is now. Social media was...
You're right.
It was literally like a business page. You had your personal profile, and you couldn't have a business page unless you had a personal profile.
Yeah, because I went on Facebook. I was more on a Facebook at first. Yeah. It took me ages to get onto Instagram, and I don't know why.
Yeah, it's mad, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then...
I think Facebook would...
Snapchat. I took all my pictures, all my nail pictures and everything on Snapchat.
It's funny, isn't it?
There wasn't even no filters apart from them funny filters.
It's funny though, isn't it?
But now there's filters everywhere.
But it all evolves, and like even now we're looking at it going, like even now the pace that it's moving is like so fast.
Social media is crazy.
Yeah, it's mad, isn't it? It's mad, isn't it?
She gets given all kinds just for them to be influenced. She gets given weekends away. I'm like, I'll go, I'm coming. But she gets all kinds. It's because she's so massive. Because she does Thai kickboxing as well.
Yeah.
Instagram just went through the roof.
Yeah,
But
it's mad, isn't it?
I see, like, Instagram at the minute, like, it's hard because my girls want to be on it, obviously, to promote all the stuff. But they find it hard on social media because they go potentially on all the followers. But I say, don't worry about your followers, your interactions
Yeah.
with things.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you're right. I mean,
But
you look at it and go, fuck, you know, if you
It's a-
can,
it's a-
if
it's
you
a
can get a massive
minefield.
reach where you're getting like stuff like that, where you're getting like thousands of followers and getting offered stuff and holidays and this and that, fucking take it all up.
she's turned into, I think you've turned him more into an influencer now.
It's more authentic. I haven't done it.
She says no to everyone.
Well,
I
you know what?
haven't done it
Fucking
in a
fair
way
play.
where I've tried. I've put the work in. I've been consistent
I mean,
in that sense, but I haven't been.
it's so exciting the opportunities you can get now.
I've chased it in a way. I've chased my work and what I love and what I do, but I've been authentic with it.
Yeah.
So you don't do PT now?
So I'm 39 now, so this must have been about 10 years ago. I went to I didn't even go anywhere physically. It was more just like I got to a crossroads in my career, and I was PTing this guy called Peter, who was a very successful guy. He's only based down in Burton, but he bought Burton Manor. It's like he actually bought the building. It's old, like, listed building, and I said to him at the time, Peter, like, I still enjoy PTing and I want to PT you, but I only want to PT the likes of you. Like,
You don't want to go
I don't-
broaden your horizons.
Yeah, and so I kind of started delivering level 2 and 3 PT.
Which is good. Is that vocationally? Did you do it? Yeah.
Yeah. So I'd done my teacher training, started delivering level 2 and 3 PT courses, and
We could go into business together, me and you.
So I've got my life in teaching also.
Yeah.
yeah, it's great, yeah. And then what happened was, I started learning loads of like sales and marketing content stuff.
Yeah.
And I'd be lying, and it would be disingenuous of me to say that I started out with the intention to do this, because I didn't.
And you just got this obviously on the back end.
It just started rolling, and then I kind of knew at that point in time that I was thinking about doing different things, and we actually started this business as a video editing business.
I think it's brilliant.
So literally, like, let's say someone like yourself or yourself, business owner, will come and be like, right, I've got all these videos that I've shot, edit them and send them back. That was literally our business.
Yeah.
And then COVID hit, and then I was still speaking to Peter, and I was still doing a bit of PTing with him, and he'd done career coaching with me at the time, and I was
Amazing.
I kind of know, I've got in my head where I want to go with it. And then when we had our first kid, like, I was driving back from Bolton or somewhere, and I was stuck in traffic, and I was like, I can't be on the road delivering this, doing all this stuff that I've got going on. I need to be closer to home. And then I got up at like 5 a.m. for a PT session, and he didn't turn up, and he didn't let me know, and I was like, fuck this shit, yeah. Not with the person, I was feeling with myself, that I was like, I'm just at the end of it now.
And
I feel like every job is a part of your journey though.
Yeah.
You've got to go through that to be like, okay, then what do I actually want out of this?
Yeah, exactly. And I'd give advice to anyone now, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Because I watch you on your pod, and you're dead confident. You are dead confident.
But what I've always liked is having good conversations with people all the time. And then, like, completely long story short, COVID hit. We were doing loads of video editing, and the gym that I was PTing from at the time, Core, down in Ellesmere Port, said to me, can you just do some of our socials
I've
for
gone
us?
past that. You're not drinking all that on me, you.
Hey, do you want a 7-Up?
No, I want that. Give us that water. She drinks all your water.
So they said to me, like, you're editing our videos, you might as well just fucking post it on the social. And then I just said, yeah. And I was like, I'll charge you 200 quid.
Yeah, and then you just started that.
So we got to the end of COVID, and I think I had like 3 or 4 clients pay me like 300 or 400 quid. So I think I was making like probably 1,200 quid, 1,500 quid maybe from doing the work. But like, it wasn't enough to do a business.
But you could still do what you were doing as well at the same time.
And then, like, obviously with COVID, I was on furlough, and then I had this little bit of money coming in, and then I had a choice to make then. Do I just fully go in on it?
Yeah.
Or like keep doing it? And I just thought, you know what, I'm just going to completely stop. And it took me ages to shake off that PT thing.
Because
still now to this day, people will message me saying, are you PTing anymore? I'm like, I haven't done it for 6 years.
And it's funny because I just did it because obviously Jasmine was severe ADHD as well, and she had like confidence. She would never she'd hate being in a crowded room with loads of people. But because I went to work for Whittle Met for a few years, I said, come on, I'll do it with you, because I always wanted. It was on me hit list if you like, because I wanted.
So have you always been into fitness?
Yeah, well, yeah, I would say I have, because I made the Commonwealth team actually and got pregnant with my first child, and she just wrecked my life.
In what?
Sprinting. I was a sprinter.
Oh, amazing. Yeah.
So I was a sprinter. So basically I, done all security course sprint for Britain. I trained at the Oval in Bedmonton. I had my own trainer. I had my own
horns.
sponsors. And then obviously, as I say, met with boys, got caught pregnant, 17, had her when I was 18, and then I couldn't continue. I still did it, but obviously couldn't, I didn't get into the Commonwealth team because of that.
Yeah,
so,
mad, isn't it?
Yeah, and then again, things changed for me. I just literally went down, thought, right, what am I going to do? Had loads of jobs, went in and out of jobs, sold vending machines, you name it, I've done. My first job was in McDonald's.
So how did you get to delivering courses?
So basically, it started, I always did nails. I was always going to places, getting my nails done, getting I wouldn't say my brows, because back then we had no brows. And then a girl said to me, why don't you do it, Di? So I went in and just done a few accredited courses and loved it. And I think it was the only thing at that time.
Did you write the courses?
So going into accreditation, I started off by just doing nails.
Yeah.
And then I opened a shop. And I went mobile first of all, did mobile. Then I opened a shop. And then my first shop was in Rock Ferry. And a lot of girls in Rock Ferry at the time didn't have the money for nails. What made it for me is they were called lay on nails.
Yeah.
So it was I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but it was like dealing drugs. Yeah. So basically,
people just loved it.
Yeah, so basically I used to have a black book and people come and get the nails done and pay me 2 or 3 weeks later. And honestly, it went on and on and on and on. And then obviously I got more staff into the shop. And I did that for 22 years.
Matter.
So literally, and then halfway through, I thought, do I want to continue? What am I going to get from this by just having a shop? And because I was so active in my brain, and ADHD is so active, I'm always wanted the next best thing to do. So I thought, well, I went through school, got thrown out of school in the end of my 4th year because I was obviously naughty. Never done any GCSEs. And then knew I had to go back to do my maths and English at a later date. So the only way of me getting back into college and doing these things, I had to take myself back. Yeah. So I went back, did my maths and English. Yeah.
It's funny, because when I went to 12 Keys, I think I got a B, a C. I think I got a B, 1 B, couple of C's and rest D's and E's. And I remember going back and he said, oh, you'll have to have an A in English.
Yeah.
Or something. And I was like, fuck. And I never ended up doing it, but I got on the course anyway.
Well, that was for me to just go
back.
But
at one point I thought I was going to have to resit my old GCSE in English.
they just said, obviously, your maths and English. I mean,
isn't it mad though that none of the stuff that I actually do now
was irrelevant back in the...
all the stuff we got taught then was I don't use any of it now, really.
Well, it's...
Other than, the one thing I would say that I use is the ability to make friends and speak to people. I've always been all right with. Do you know what I mean? I've never been shy. Probably why I'm good at podcasting is because I don't struggle speaking to people. You know what I mean?
See, I don't struggle speaking to people, but put me in a room full of people that I don't know, I get a little bit nervous. Yeah. But I learned all my customer service. People are going to probably laugh at this, but because I got thrown out of school and I wanted to be a PE teacher, my work experience, they were going to put me in my primary school. But because I was off, and I had vertigo, I had this big cold sore on my face. I had to stay off for 6 weeks. They put me in McDonald's. Wow. But I'm being honest with you, McDonald's give me the best customer service that I could have wished for. I was the only one
so funny, that.
In the school who had a job.
That's so funny, that.
So I was earning money at 16. Yeah. And then her first job, was McDonald's. But that taught me customer service, dealing with people, just being like confident in talking, because a lot of 16-year-olds of today, I find, wow, that even though they're on social media, put them in a room full of people, you ain't getting a word out of them.
I know. It is mad, isn't it? I remember one thing I want to dig into is like, I remember delivering the courses. I remember starting it, and I'd look at the course, and I'd be like, I don't even know where to start. I know all the content.
No, I did. That was exactly the same.
And I was looking at the paper, and they had this like software where you'd have to like log everything in. So say, for example, you and my students, you'd do some stuff, and I'd have to like manually take your written work and like put it in, and then transfer it over and make sure that what I was marking was right. And it was so time consuming. I was like, do you know what? I'm just going to make my own course, and I'll make my own stuff.
That's what I did.
And I was like, I'm going to do one on video editing and social media. And then I went to, I think it was like Ofsted or whatever it was at the time. And I was like, right, I want to write my own course. And he gave me this like guidelines that I needed to hit. And I was like, fuck that shit.
I'm not. It's honestly, it's so hard.
They're so time consuming to write them courses. I was like, so this is partly the reason why I wanted to get you on the podcast, because like, I look how many courses you're delivering now, and I'm looking at your content and stuff, and I'm like, how on earth have you got through that much work? Fucking Jesus.
I don't know. I do look back, and I am so proud of myself, because obviously, like, it's like I'm really good at practical and not really. I am good at theory now, but back at the time I wasn't. Like, I would scan read. Like, you could give me a piece of paper and I'd probably read the bottom sentence.
Yeah.
So it was like when I took myself back to do my maths and English, and then obviously I had the shop, and then thought I need to do something here. Got in touch with obviously Wirral Met College, and they let me back in to do my maths and English. And then I found the accreditation up, which you can do CPD or you can do accreditation. And then I just said, okay, so this is what I do. I've been in business this long and I want to accredit these courses. But then in the meantime, I had to take myself back also to do my level 3 qualification, because I couldn't find my certificate. And that was like another 6 months out of my life. So I needed my maths and English for that. So I literally had to backtrack on everything that I did because of my earlier school days, basically.
That's mad then, isn't it?
Yeah, so then basically I thought Wirral Met offered me, halfway through having the shop, offered me a job in doing teaching. So along the way, I'd done my postgraduate.
Right.
So that was the hardest thing I'd ever done in my life. And then through that, that's when I got accredited. And then I got accredited 3 courses, ended up with like 3 just basic courses. Then it went to 10 courses. I think in total I ended up with 42 accredited courses. I don't even know how I was teaching them and how I was doing them.
Yeah, how I was doing them.
But every manual I had to write from blood, sweat, tears.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, like it was on another level.
Yeah.
And every time I submitted one and it wasn't right, they'd highlight it in red for me to change it. And in the end, I'd go, oh, I'm not doing this. I haven't got the focus for this. I can't do it. And then I just stuck with it.
So was it all in the beauty and like,
yeah, so
health
all
space?
mine, all nails and beauty.
Yeah.
Start with all. And
so
then
if you've, like, just doing, like, getting the maths going in my head, if you've done, like, 42 accredited courses, you're probably looking at, 10, 15, 20 people on a course.
Yeah.
You must have helped thousands of people now.
Thousands. I probably trained everyone on the Wirral, Liverpool. I had people from London. I used to tell them to go and stay in the Premier Inn in Birkenhead.
Oh, my goodness.
So you know what? It has been an amazing.
So from when you started that process to now, how long has that been?
Oh God! So I've been in business 28 years this year.
And when did you start like really noticing like the impact of it, like how big it was getting?
So I had the shop, the nail station, then halfway through, I'd made it into Diane Senogles accredited training. And I had to laugh because he had the shop for that long. People were going to me, hey, who's that girl who's took over your shop? And I'd go, why? And they'd go, who is she? Because everyone knew me as Diane Nail Station, because he had the shop in Rockferry. So my name for 20 odd years was just Diane Nail Station. I do laugh about
no one knew your second name?
Diane Nail Station, who does the lay on nails.
So no one knew your second name
so
for 20
no one
years?
knew my second name. And then as soon as I put Diane Senogles across the shop, it was like, and then that was accredited training. I started off with like 3 girls, 4 girls, 5 girls, because the shop was so small, I couldn't fit everyone in. So from that, I went to teach for Wirral Met, and then from there, I went to the Argyle Industrial Estate. Lucky enough for me, I had my 2 brothers who helped me do it all out. They're both joiners. And then I made it into an academy. So then it was Northwest Training Academy. And then I had that for a good 6-7 years, and that's where like brought Danielle in. Well, Danielle came along with me. She'd done accredited lashes, and I just said, this is going to go big, this. I can't handle the capacity of all this, what's going on. Do you fancy coming to do?
I mean, I've got so much stuff going on in the business now. Like we are busy. Like we've got content coming out of ears. We're putting content out for businesses you would never even heard of. But 42, I don't even know how you would balance that.
And I've just had to literally put them down a little bit, because obviously I do the vocational training as well, which is hard. That takes most of my time up. But the accreditation is the one. That's the one for the for the younger courses anyway. And then through COVID, I thought, what am I going to do for these young kids, these young ones who have got nothing to do? So I come up with the idea of these younger courses. So now myself, couple of the girls that we train, because Jasmine also does makeup. We've got Maisie who does gels. We've got Libby, we've got Grace Rose who does hair. And I've now brought them in, and we have all, on half term, we have all the kids in. Yeah. So we do younger courses for the kids. They get to have a go.
I love it.
And then I work alongside the King's Trust now. So I've just been given a contract with them.
Do you know what? That's amazing, that. Firstly, well done.
I know, thanks. I do reflect back and think, oh my God, where have I been? What have I done? Where have I going?
I mean, I understand it as well, because when I used to look at them, like 2 or 3 courses that I wanted to do, I was looking at them going, poof, like I could do it. But I just didn't have the like.
It's really, the time. It is time.
And the inclination to do it. Like, you realise what your priorities are when you're faced with something like that, because you go, if it was really like one of my top priorities, I would actually do it. And I speak to business owners all the time now about big ideas.
Oh, I've always got big ideas.
So I speak to people, right, and I tell people this story all the time. Cut a long story short, she's probably too young for this. Do you ever remember the film Jerry Maguire with Tom Cruise back in the 90s?
Yes.
And he's like a sports agent.
Yes.
And it's famous, it's like a famous scene in that film. He's like, show me the money, show me the money.
Yeah.
Well, there's that part of it.
Show me the money.
Yeah, there's that part of it. But there's a scene in that film where like he gets like really pissed off with like the sleazy sales tactics and the you know, everyone's just out to make money and there's no relationships and all that. And he goes home and he like writes, like he like stays up all night and gets on his laptop and types out this mission statement of what he wants to do to revolutionise everything. And I love that scene because it was like him just kind of like just rebelling against the whole system.
Yeah.
And when I had my second kid, I was like, I had that kind of moment where he was like keeping me up one night, and I just thought, you know what, I don't know what my direction is. Content room, it's just everywhere. I've got so much work on, like what am I doing with my life? And I got on my laptop and I just started like typing.
Doing it.
Yeah, I started
just doing it.
Bashing out my mission statement, yeah. And one thing that like was the common denominator between everyone was big ideas. Everyone I knew that was massively successful had loads of big ideas. And the bigger the idea, the bigger the success.
Yeah.
And it really intrigued me. So one of our big ideas for now with the content room is like write a course that people can become like social media managers, or people can start a career in social media.
I do think it's a good idea because we have a lot of students in as well.
If someone's like, say, like let's say someone who's 24, if someone is 17, has been glued to the phone, not really interested in like the typical academic stuff, which I, to be honest, wasn't. I was into football, a bit of boxing, and fucking going out with my mates, and that was kind of it. I didn't really have any like career ambitions. But if you've been like looking at social media for years and years and years, and you're good at getting views and good at getting engagements and building relationships and being authentic, like you say, and doing it from like a place of authenticity, actually, social media probably is a good career path for you.
I think with me though, like it is like all the younger ones are saying, you've got to live in 2026, things change. We have got to keep everything current.
I don't want to be naive as well. There's probably some like negatives to social media where kids.
Oh God, there's loads. There's loads of negativity.
You could say that about anything. Like
anything.
You could say that about watching the telly, the 10 o'clock news. You're getting fed loads of bullshit.
I didn't come onto social media till late because everything I done was like kept real. It was just. All my business was like word of mouth.
Yeah, so that's why it gets on my nerves when people say we should ban social media for kids. And it's like, well, maybe for like a 12-year-old or something.
Yeah,
but like,
if you're 16 and above, no.
Like,
definitely not, because a lot of people, well, in our industry, a lot of their work is social media.
Yeah.
They do, but then there's, but there is a negative spin on it where they do.
See it as inspiration.
I remember looking at, like, honestly, like where we grew up in Bromberry, like one end of the road was like fucking really, really lovely, and the other end of the road was a shithole. And it's like you fucking can look at the same road and like positive or negative.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
And it's how you view it, isn't it?
It is definitely how you view it.
And it's how you, like with my kids, I've always said, right, I'll just teach them about social media. Like I'll teach them about, you need to give first, you need to show people value for money, you need to put good stuff into the world.
Yeah.
Now, talking about ideas, if you have bad ideas, the answer to bad ideas is not no ideas. The answer to bad ideas is
God, my
good
ADHD
ideas.
brain just got full 360 there.
The answer to bad ideas is good ideas or better
Yeah,
ideas.
of course.
The answer to bad content is good content.
Yeah.
So it's not me. It's like when people go, do you know what? I'm coming off social media. I'm gonna come off Twitter. I'm gonna come off Instagram or whatever because I'm not happy with what they're doing. It's like, who cares?
No, I do actually love it. I find it with me overwhelming because I don't have a PA. I do all my own work.
Yeah,
I do everything I do.
That's what someone else wanted to speak to you like
find
about.
it
I mean, for
overwhelming.
me, it's like, I mean, I find it really hard to let go of like the stuff that I'm good at. So, for example, like you won't find a better video editor around here than me.
Yeah,
like,
I get it.
Because
I
that's what I started
Yeah.
doing. I love video editing, but
the people not come to you for you.
yeah, this is the thing. But I find it hard to pass that baton to another video editor who's probably not.
And you will, and you will, because what happens is I have the same. So I'm passionate. I've got a passion in what I do. So half of the time when I used to do it, I'll be honest with you, I'd have 6 girls in, and I'd forget to take the money off them half of the time because I used to love what I do, and I'd be ringing them later saying, "Oh yeah, you owe me for that. You owe me for that course."
Yeah.
It's different than being passionate about something or you have to do it. Like in terms of like if you see the typical person now they're in a 9 till 5, but they hate going. But you've got to think of like what you want to do and what you want out of life. And if it's not what you want or want to do, then don't do it.
But I have girls coming who want to be taught by you. They want your expertise. They want you to show them. Like, because I used to think, oh, am I getting too old for this? But you're as young as you feel. I feel 35.
I think age is.
Yeah, your vibe, your energy in the room, like you create a safe space for people, and they come because they want to be taught by you.
Back in the day, when we were young.
Back in the day.
Say it like it was years ago.
Hey, we should do it back in the day.
I know. You know. Well, I remember working for the housing company. I was like a trainee architect for, and the guy who was like the CEO, I was there for like 5.5 years, let's say, and I'd probably seen him 3 times, and there's this real like mystique about him, and like no one knew who he was, or when he come in, you know shit was about to go down because like he only comes in for serious reasons. But nowadays, that person is all over social media.
Yeah.
Like you look at like Elon Musk and Bezos and all the big female influencers now, they're front facing. They're doing the sales, the marketing. The CEOs are doing that work, and it's fucking mad. It's mad how it's flipped around. So it's not like the company logo anymore. It is, you're right, it is the person. And people come here, like, there's loads of podcast studios. Like I'm mates with people who have podcast studios.
I know, and you know what, I'll be honest with you, when I first spoke to you, I thought yours was in Liverpool, don't ask me why. But I'm made up that you're on the Wirral now, because the amount of people go, oh, I want to do a podcast, I want to do this, I want to do that, and you're literally on our doorstep.
100%.
On our doorstep.
Literally, yeah. And like, it's funny, you know, when we moved from the old content room to here, we had the chance to move to Box Studios in Liverpool, and I love Box Studios. It's fucking lovely.
It's massive, isn't it?
It's huge. The top floor. It was the perfect place to go.
Do you need that?
The only thing that stopped us was the price. The fees were just astronomical.
Yeah.
There was loads of like renovation work needed doing, I just couldn't afford it. And then I really started thinking about it, and I was like, do you know what? No, I'm gonna stay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stay on the Wirral. And yeah, I thought to myself, like we're 10, 15 minutes from the tunnel. We're 20 minutes from Chester. We've got everyone on the Wirral. People come from Liverpool to the podcast. We've got guests lined up for the next 2 months.
Amazing.
People are like literally requesting to come on the podcast now.
I love it.
I
was dead nervous coming here today, I'm not going to lie.
And you hear about all these people who've got like thousands of like followers and millions of views every month. And I'm like, yeah, we don't do that. I mean, like one day we'll get to the point where we get millions of views and that. But what I'm more interested in is actually
creating the content.
Creating content.
Yeah.
Having great conversations with people, finding out more about them, actually being more about authenticity. And at the end of the day,
I always say keep it real, and this is what I'm saying. You can go into a business, like half of the girls that come to me, half of them don't know me, they don't know about me, they don't know how hard it took me to get here. I've worked like 14-hour days, I've wrote so many manuals.
Yeah. You know Mark Waldron, don't you?
Yeah, I know Mark.
So Mark was my second business coach after Peter, the fellow I told you about. And Mark, like, he done a great, like, I love Mark, and we still kind of work together now.
He's just gone off on his own, hasn't he, doing whatever he does.
But like, look at his like social media, he gets thousands of views. Like, that means.
Been speaking on a panel with Mark.
Yeah.
He's been, but he's constantly, it's like...
He's constantly on it.
But that's a full-time job in itself.
Yeah. But like, he gets millions of views, like potentially millions of views. And I look at it and go, I'm probably getting like 20% of them views and 20% of that engagement.
But I'd rather sit here and
my
speak
business
real,
is like
realist.
Absolutely fucking, like, the only reason I can sit here and do this with like yourself is because we're making so much money in the background.
Well, there you go. This is what I was about to say to you. In my industry and where I am at the minute, because all my business has always been word of mouth, and it's not, obviously it's because of what I do as well, but you're always going to have that, or be authentic to yourself and keep it real. So your business, you are your trademark to your business.
Exactly.
So I don't feel like I have to put all my business on social media. I mean, don't get me wrong,
I do get a bit scared.
Yeah.
I do get a bit scared about it, because one day, let's say you wanted to like sell your business. I don't know whether I could sell it because people like me.
Well, we've just took another 5-year lease house, and then someone had come across with saying, whatever, money-wise. And I was thinking, I still enjoy what I do. I love what I do. Yeah. I am going to still be doing this till I'm 60. Yeah. The minute I stop, I'm going to be in Clatterbridge.
Do you know what that? And you hear about that, don't you? And I've actually done a bit of research on this, because you're probably too young for this at the moment. But when you get into like your mid-30s and you start having kids and stuff and this and that, you start to really become more aware of like your own mortality. Yeah. And you become aware that you are getting a bit older, and your mum and dad are getting a bit older, and the people who you grew up with are getting older, and more people start to...
Yeah, you learn more in your 40s,
you learn
50s.
Loads. And actually you hear about all these like millionaires who retire at, say, 70 and are dead a year later because they've lost all the purpose in their life. Because they just stopped. All that thing that was driving them. And I always think that, like, I totally agree with what you're saying.
It's funny because I have it like with my grandkids. I've got 2 grandkids, and I always say to both of them, both of me eldest kids, I would love to be that stay home at 9 and bake cakes and have them while you went to work. But unfortunately, I can't. I've got to. I love what I do. I've got a passion in what I do. So I am going to continue to do this till I can't do it anymore.
Yeah. Well, that's what you call purpose, right?
Yeah. So
like, purpose is like. I always think it was a bit like a wishy-washy woo-woo sort of thing that self-development and life coaches used to say to people. And it's actually not. It's like when you find that purpose and passion behind drive for what you do, the only reason why we're doing so well now is because I found that purpose and passion. When I was just doing the video editing, I love it.
You did it because it was just a job. But now you've got a passion.
I could do something else and make money, you know what I mean? And there's easier ways. There's easier ways to make a living than fucking being self-employed. But it's just something.
And don't constantly go.
It's just like this weird thing of like, like, it's a weird, like, morbid drive that some days, even when it's, I'd be easier just going and stacking shelves in Asda. You know what I mean?
No, I get it. I used to go in and have 20 students, and then I'd like, I wouldn't stop, and then the paperwork afterwards, and then this and that, and I'd think, wouldn't it just be easy for me to go and get a job in Asda? I'd like to go along and just go on the till. But then because you've got a passion in what you do, and I think, you know what? Yeah, it is dead rewarding because I've put that in my kids as well.
You should be on this podcast.
I know.
You
need to get on it with me. Just come on.
Maybe you can do your separate seats, like a separate podcast.
Yeah, told ya. You need to do it.
When?
You got quite a lot of wisdom for a 24-year-old, to be fair.
No, it's because...
I'm not actually...
No, you know what, though? It's because she's been doing everything since she was 11.
Yeah.
And then she's been doing it. She teaches. She's got all the teaching quals. She's got all...
I love it.
She's like Del Boy. She's like my Del Boy. Rodney Trotter. She's got her fingers in everything. But yeah, but these kids have got to look after me when I'm older.
Oh, yeah.
I know one of them would put me in a nursing home, but she wouldn't. She'd look after me. See, this is another thing you've got to think of when you get older.
And I get so much like...
I feel like it's monkey see, monkey do, and that's it. I feel like, as like a young like person watching obviously mum and dad both have businesses, you're then going to follow in them footsteps, and that's exactly
100%.
what I work for myself until I was 16.
100%. Totally agree. I mean, I always think that about my kids, you know, like, I mean...
They will watch you.
My kids are 5 and 1, and so they're still young. And I always think about, like, I'm still close to my mum and dad, luckily. Like, I've still got a good relationship with them.
How good. Keep hold of them as long as you can.
It's nice, isn't it? Like, and I value it. I always think about when I grew up, what did I need that my mum and dad weren't, like, naturally inclined to do. So my mum and dad weren't that strict on me or anything. They weren't, like, push me in, like, a certain direction as much. Just let me do what I want, really.
Yeah.
So I always think, like, how can you keep, like, with my kids, I want to keep them on a path where they don't necessarily go out fucking club until they're fucking 30 years old.
None of mine drink.
I know, that's what I mean. Like,
none of mine drink.
I was in the pub 4 nights a week minimum, like, back then.
Yeah.
I had a different experience.
Exactly, but you probably learned that.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't drank for ages now, but you don't drink, do you?
Nah, like, I mean, you hear about these, like, you know, what is it, one pub a week is closing down in the UK or something. It's like hundreds of pubs last year got closed down because no one's drinking them anymore. Yeah. And these kids, like, I always think, like, think out how much it's changed in 20 years.
Things have changed so
much. One thing that I wish I'd done, back in 2012 when I really got into PTing, was I wish I'd have started a YouTube channel then.
You know what?
Around doing what I was doing, because if I'd have started a YouTube channel then, I would probably not be doing this, but I'd be fucking massive now.
Yeah.
Because I could edit videos, I could tell stories, I could have good conversations, and I was doing content that people enjoyed at the time. But now it's so competitive, and it's everyone, like you say, like monkeys, like everyone's doing the same content.
Yeah, everyone wants a bit of everything. That's why I say, just do you, just be authentic to yourself.
Yeah, like as a PC, you'll know, there's probably 10,000 PCs on the Whittle alone. You know what I mean? There's like PCs fucking everywhere now.
I go round everywhere, even if she's got her own gym. I go everywhere.
There's more people into fitness.
Yeah, there's classes. I mean, back when I started, girls would not go into the gym in tights and leggings. They would not do it. Yeah. They just would not do it. Like, you would not see women on a stepper back in when I started. You just wouldn't see it. Yeah. You wouldn't see women in the weights area. You would not see it.
And now they go in full-blown makeup on.
Especially stuff like deadlifts. Like, unless you were like a bodybuilder. Yeah. Like, you just wouldn't see it. Now, it's a lot more inclusive to everyone. It's great. But if I went and hired a PT now, I've got the choice of probably 1,000 people on the Whittle that I can go to.
Yeah.
The one that I pick in the end is the one I'm going to like the most, trust the most.
Yeah.
And they don't necessarily have to be the most knowledgeable. They just have to be the one that I resonate with the most.
But then where would you get that from? Would you go on social media and have a little nosy through who does what?
Yeah. Well, I'm hiring at the moment. Yeah. And I'm looking at, I've said to everyone who wants to apply, don't send me a CV. I'm not going to read your CV.
Yeah.
Send me some work that you've done. Send me your social media.
That's the best way.
Yeah.
That is definitely the best way.
Yeah, and I'll take them for a game of paddle, or I'll take them for I'll just I'll take them for I'll take them to Nando's or something. I'm not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I want to just have a conversation. Do we get along with you? Can you do work to a high level? Can I ring you at 11 o'clock at night when shit's going wrong and you won't be like, no, I'm not clocking in till 8 o'clock in the morning.
I go, well, I'm up at 5:10. She's got me in the gym. She's got me in the gym. I've done a day's graft before I've even gone into work.
Yeah.
After this, I've got to go back to work. I've got an event on. I've got a waxing lady there with 5 girls. I've got to go and sort that out.
So,
I feel like because it's your baby and what you've built, you don't mind putting the hours in.
No, you don't.
But if it was like a normal 9 till 5, you'd be like, oh, I'm not going back to work.
I know.
But
I've been there as well.
But people see you after this, so you're all right chatting here now and we're all good. But as soon as these mics are away, you're editing, you're doing things that people don't see.
Yeah.
And this is what I'm trying to say. People don't see what you're doing. That it's hard work, yet we still get up and we do it because we've got a passion in it.
I mean, people see like this podcast now, and you're like, oh, it's amazing what you've got and what you've built. Like, these walls are on wheels. Like, we can make different sets and stuff.
Yeah, I think it's amazing.
Yeah,
I feel comfortable, like I come in here and I was like, oh yeah, I want it.
But it's one of them,
comfy.
innit? And people see it now and be like, do you know what? You smashed it. You're great with people. You're great conversation.
I've watched loads of your videos.
But what people haven't seen is the fucking years of sleepless nights and
you go.
And the fucking hard work and the me getting over a stutter and stuff like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I get it. Even confident, it's even like talking in front of people, like in a room full of people. I'd go, what have I just said then? Because you're trying to get everything out, cram everything in. Yeah. It's your confidence.
Do you know what, I've had it where like literally I've been on a podcast and my mind's just gone completely blank and I'm like, I don't even know what I'm saying. And I'm like,
I'm fully menopausal now, but you're lucky I haven't done it here.
I do speak on my social media. There's not one video that I've spoken on.
This is what she needs to do more.
Obviously, I need to do that.
See, there's so much, like...
Like, I will come on this with you, don't get me wrong, I will jump on it, because you haven't let me know. And that's how my brain works.
So what, if you were to let her know,
Okay.
Tick,
well, you
tick,
two can come back later this week and we'll record our own.
Oh my God, honestly, she, this is what we always say about her, because she also teaches with me in the college. Jasmine teaches makeup with me. She does the brows with me. You teach quite a bit now. And she also does her own fitness and all the young ones always relate to you. They love her. They literally love her.
I mean, what you said today lends itself to you speaking this out loud to people. Because people start. I always think back on my own experience of being like 24, 25, and I was just starting out in fitness then. Like, I actually got qualified at 23. I was in it by sort of properly in it by sort of 24, 25, and I remember. Do you ever remember that ash cloud, like the volcanic ash cloud? Right, so back in like 2009.
I love the way you know all your dates. Like,
yeah, so back in like, so I think it was like 2009, 10, something like that. There was like this volcanic fucking ash cloud that stopped like loads of planes and stuff. So in David Lloyd in Cheshire Oaks, someone, I don't know who it was, but he was a PT there, called Ash. Again, if Ash is watching this, I don't know who you are, but basically what happened was he asked for time off to go to Amsterdam with his mates, and they couldn't get cover for one of the shifts, so they refused his annual leave, and he basically went off on.
I was going to say
he went off on the sick and went anyway, and when he was coming back, so the fact that he went off on the sick was fine, like he was just off unpaid leave or whatever, but when he was coming back, the plane got cancelled because of this volcanic ash cloud.
Oh, okay.
So this volcano in Finland or somewhere was like letting off ash cloud, and no one could fly anywhere. And he got sacked.
Okay.
And that's what opened up the job for me to get a job there. So he had back then you would have like these like cards, they're like question cards, and every time someone would do a PT session, you'd have to sign it and give it in to David Lloyd to say that you've done it. To say that you've done the session, and then they pay you based on how many cards you'd put in.
Oh God. And
when I got there, he was like, there's all Ash's cards, and there was literally like 5 different clients, and they all had like 10, 11 cards each, and I was like, wow, there's like 55 sessions here that like like Ash hasn't done. This Ash, whoever it is,
Whoever he
hasn't
is, where are you, Ash?
done. I know. So I literally got on the phone and rang these 5 people and said, yeah, I'm the new PT. I've just been given your name and stuff. Do you want to come in for a PT session? And they were like, oh yeah, I was wondering when Ash would ring me. But he hasn't rang me. And I was like, yeah, just come in. So I just took all these clients. So straight away.
You had that, just a little bit of a client.
Just by having the intuition to just ring them. No, none of the other PTs that were there had rang them to claim the set.
It's what you're willing to put into
I know. And like, so within like a week of me being there, I had like 5 clients. They were made up. That I was PTing them. I was made up. I had 5 clients.
So that was meant to be. The fact that he got stuck on a plane, you were meant to have that.
I know.
That was meant to be.
I know, literally.
I do think.
But it's like over time, when I look back over my whole like sort of career, like it was them little strokes of luck, and them little bits of like intuition where I've just took the initiative and went, I'm going to do that.
I'm going to do it.
And then that's when I've had the best luck.
Yeah.
That's when good stuff's happened. So as time went on, I always just take action. I was like, when I first started doing this podcast in this room, when it really got serious about it, I literally just messaged people who I wanted to speak to.
Yeah.
And even if they didn't follow me,
I was made up.
I just messaged them. Like, I was just like, do you want to come on? And even if they said, I've had loads of people say no, right, get on this. I've had loads of people say no because they thought it was just some stupid podcast. And now they can see it like it's proper.
Yeah.
They messaged me against come on, I'm like, fuck off.
It's funny because we went to obviously on the retreat with Mark Scano, like Slovakia.
Yeah.
And then basically, through that, I was saying to Jasmine, I want to do, on my hit list this year, I'm doing a podcast. And then as soon as I land back, you messaged me.
Yeah.
I thought, right, I'm doing it.
So,
but I was nervous.
So 2026, what's the big goals for Diane and Diane Tannen? Is that what your name is?
Diane Senogles.
Wasn't the Tannen
Diane Nail Station.
Nail Station,
Big goals for Diane Nail Station.
What's the goals for Diane and what's the goals for Northwest Training College?
Oh God, we've got big plans. So basically we've got, we obviously do the vocational training. But obviously between me and Danielle now, we just took another 5-year lease out. So obviously Danielle's doing her own stuff. And then I've just basically brought on now more, like, just give my accreditation a little bit of a kick up the arse. So we've got more courses coming, more accredited courses, and I've got the King's Trust coming in. So we've got more to do with the 16-year-olds, 16 to 19, and then obviously the funded 19 plus. And more events. I'm having a lot of people contact me at the minute to do events, come to college, because you'll have to come down and have a look. It's massive.
I'm going
to. Even come and do something like this in there. We'd love to have it on our couch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, we've got a couch, but we've got no mics. Bring the mics down.
See, this is what, honestly, like, no joke, and I'm not blowing smoke up your arse here. This is why I love having people on, because even though I had an idea today of what I wanted to talk about, what we've talked about has been a lot more relatable to me, because we've both had similar.
No, you meet people for the right reasons. I always say, and if you're meant to meet someone and you connect, you connect.
Yeah.
So it's like
100%.
you said, you've done PT and you've done this. It's like I had the conversation with Jasmine. If I had decided in 5 years' time, once my lease was over and I just didn't want to do the beauty no more, I could go and teach the fitness because I've got it.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying? We could open a college or an academy in fitness.
100%.
So this is where you could come in. See, there could be a job for you in 5 years.
Do you know what? I feel so out of touch with fitness now, though. So basically now, I don't PT anymore, but I compete in jiu-jitsu.
Oh, amazing.
And I was a competitive powerlifter for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I know, like, well, it's funny, you know, I was actually talking about this. I've never lost a spark for training or, like, doing it myself or eating well myself. I just lost the spark for, the early morning classes and delivering, like,
yeah, but that's probably because you've got children now as well, and it's hard.
Yeah.
When you've got kids at a young age, it's hard.
It's just your life's different, like, your life evolves. I think it's just a natural.
Of course.
Prioritising, like, getting up at 5:30, do you really need to do that?
Yeah.
When you can go and get up at whatever time, and you can go and...
Yeah. But it's funny, you know, like, I mean, I work ridiculously hard, really, compared to the average person. But I try and keep the work day to the work day. So I'll start work at 8 o'clock, finish at 5, go home and see the kids, put them to bed, work in the evening.
So it doesn't stop.
So it doesn't stop.
When you
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
But
doesn't
that's
stop.
why, as a general rule of thumb, my work day hours are just like normal hours.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I put the work in and then fuck off on holiday.
This is what we do. I
Paid
love
for,
it. Yeah.
paid for by businesses.
Yeah.
Who
I
need
like.
influencing.
It's never ending. 5:10, I'm up, gym, home. Then I take my granddaughter to school sometimes.
Yeah.
Then I get back into work. Then I've got to set up. Then I do a day's graft. Then I'm doing paperwork. Now I'm here, and then I've got to go back to college. I probably won't get home till about 7:30.
I know, it's mad, isn't it?
You're back on repeat.
And then I'm back to it. But you know what? The best of it is I don't work weekends. I work Monday to Friday now. I gave up my weekends probably 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So I had the whole weekends to myself.
That's good.
I just work my arse off. We go on holidays. And that's the best of it. And, you know, I work because I want to do good things.
I reverse benchmark stuff, mate. So, like, think about... I read this book a long time ago that Peter told me about called The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. Oh. And the first time I read that book, it didn't really land with me at all. 2 or 3 goes through it, it started to click a little bit. And there was this one little sort of part of it where they talk about, imagine waking up one day and you look out your window and there's all funeral cars outside and you're thinking, I didn't know there was a funeral today. But everyone in your house starts getting ready to go to a funeral. So you just start getting ready. But you don't really know who it's for. And then you get in the car and you go into this funeral, but you don't have no idea who it is, but everyone you know is going to this funeral and all the cars are going. And then you get into your seat at the church and you're looking at this funeral going, I don't really know what I'm doing here, but I'm here. And then all of a sudden you realise it's your own funeral. It's yours.
Your funeral.
And then the person who's the closest to you starts getting up and making a speech about you. What's the thing that you want that person to say at that moment about you?
Wow.
And that was a powerful like chapter of the book that I read, and I was like, fuck.
What would you want them to say?
So what would you want them to say at that point? So you want them to say, right, I was a kind person, worked really hard, I was a good dad.
I was funny.
I helped a lot of people. Yeah, I done a very unfunny podcast. But what's all the stuff that you want them to say?
That's like a reality check.
And then you live your life based on that version of like what do you want people to...
That's why I say life's too short. Like I'm
We're
at
all
this
just
age.
pictures on a wall at some point.
Yeah, I'm at this age now and I will still continue to graft, but when do you stop? But like some people are ready to retire at 55, I'm not. Like you say, you'd still keep going to where you want to go to.
I think I'd definitely just get too bored, me. Like, I'd just get too bored with no
This is where
life.
I bring good stuff in.
But even, have you ever heard that saying, wherever you go, there you are?
Yeah.
It means no matter where you go in the world,
you're still there.
If you're full of anxiety and you think, do you know what, I'm going to go to Australia.
I always say that doesn't matter where you are in the world, it's the way you feel and the way you are as a person.
There's a really good thing that someone told me about that. And it's like, do you know when you're at a big dinner table? I say a long dinner table, and everyone thinks like the head of the table. Where's the best place to sit at a dinner table?
I sit at the side.
Nope. No, it's where you are.
Where
you sit.
Where you sit.
Just where you are. Because
it
doesn't matter what part of the table you sit.
The
best part of the table is where you're sitting, because you can control that, and you can control like the party that you have. You can control the vibe that you give. You can control your attitude towards it. And people think, and it's like this, like it's like when people have got a bit of status, and you know, say they've got like tons of followers on social or this and that. I know podcasters with like tons of fucking big followings and stuff, and I tie them in knots conversationally because they just don't have the people skills to do it.
To do it.
Yeah, and then they get a bit irked with me when I do that, because they're like, and I'm like, I'm not trying to catch them out or anything.
You just...
I just do what I do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's
and like sometimes to leave like little snotty backhanded comments on LinkedIn or Instagram or something. I'm like, fuck off.
Instagram is crackers.
I know. Instagram's a bit of a weird one, really, because do you remember when...
It's all pictures, isn't it? Well, when I first went on Instagram, it's just pictures.
When you got on Instagram, was this before or after Reels started?
Before.
yeah, so YouTube was like this, like
I don't
like,
keep going. I don't do YouTube or vlogs or anything. I just do reels.
well, TikTok was like, and if you know, I'd love to have a conversation about this if you come on. I think TikTok revolutionized social media forever because when
But
they
she's only just gone on it.
Really just got on it.
well when they brought the For You page out, they basically said we think that we can pick a feed that you're more interested in than what you can pick yourself.
Yeah.
So we're just going to put stuff in front of you, even if you're not following them, and we're going to show it to you. And then it worked. So people loved it because they were finding new content they wouldn't necessarily follow.
Yeah.
And then Instagram copied that. So now when you go on Instagram, I bet you if you just get Instagram up now, you'll just start seeing stuff that you don't necessarily follow, but you think you might be interested in. It's just there. Whereas with YouTube, you actually have to click the video to watch it. So the fact that you've got to make a decision to watch the video is different than on Instagram. That's why it's harder to get views on YouTube.
Yeah, because you've got to click on it, YouTube, to get the view.
Yeah, you've got to click the
You've
video.
got to
So
click
that
it.
means you've got to make a decision.
You mean like when you're actually watching a video, it just skips to the next one?
Yeah,
and it
yeah.
Yeah, just skip.
So that's how you get so much time. That's how you start doom scrolling, you start wasting so much time.
Well,
so,
I've stopped.
So
scrolling
actually,
up, don't scroll
so
anymore.
but before that, Instagram brought out Instagram TV to try and copy YouTube, didn't work.
Oh, wow,
But then,
really?
but then TikTok brought out the For You page, and that kind of revolutionised it. YouTube have actually got the Shorts feed now, which is a bit like the same. But with actual YouTube, I think someone like yourself would make an absolute killing on YouTube.
Yeah, I say to her, she's just massive. She's
Like
huge.
if you could start a YouTube channel with all your tutorials on, all
still that person.
Yeah.
It doesn't affect that number on your Instagram, whatever.
Yeah.
Doesn't affect the person you actually are.
exactly.
So you've got to
Yeah.
be authentic
But I love that.
in real life.
I love that attitude.
Yeah. The only reason I didn't go on to online training.
For me,
I love that.
that's your
Yeah.
bonus.
I love that
Who
attitude.
you are as a person is you've got it.
Yeah.
That's your brand. That's
Yeah.
your face. And you've got to build that up before you build that up.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
People say to me, like, how have you done it? And I've gone,
You don't know.
that's it. I don't know. Just being
There's no like strategy or
No.
algorithm
No.
hacks or anything.
I've just been myself and I've been consistent in what I do. I've showed up when I didn't want to, a little bit like my mum, and put the work in. And then that's it. And you look back and you think, wow, like, no, how about you?
So good though.
Why are you not sitting on this chair with me then?
You can get it. You can get in the pitch with us afterwards.
Yeah, I definitely get in the picture. You can write on the
You
board.
can do one together, but it's about you, so that you do one together.
Do you know what? I think that whether it's yourself or both of you, or doing something around the training college on YouTube where you do like tutorials and you do like conversations, because
Yeah.
you two have got it. You two.
Yeah.
Like,
we do bounce off
I've
one
not
another.
actually been
With
diagnosed.
me, with
I've
the
not actually
YouTube,
been.
it's having the time
I've
to
not
do
actually.
it.
I've not actually been diagnosed with like ADHD, but I've always wondered whether I've got ADHD
Yeah.
because my brain is just constantly
Yeah,
just like
I got it. I got diagnosed. Well, I knew I had it, but there was no medication when I
Actually,
had it.
I actually think most people don't have it. I don't know, but I
I
think
got
because
diagnosed at
A lot of
38.
people have, like, some sort of, like, whether that's autistic, whether
Yeah.
See,
someone's got something
Yeah.
in them.
I did all the classes for everyone on, because my two kids had it. So she got diagnosed at 4 and the other Jack got diagnosed at 5. So I had to do all the courses to understand it. Because I say back in the day, no one understood. You were just a labelled kid at school. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I had to understand it, didn't have a choice, but that's the best. I think that's what makes me unique to what I do, is because I have a lot of people come into college who are on the spectrum. So a lot of people on the spectrum for me in the college, they don't even know. Half of them are dyslexic and they don't even know because the mum didn't know at that stage that they were dyslexic. They just got blamed, like couldn't read or couldn't write or couldn't see it, and then they're naughty and then they're this and that. But the people I get in the college on the spectrum is just on another level.
really.
On another level. But I relate to them. I relate to them because I've been there, done it, wore the t-shirt.
Well, as I said, I love the work that you're doing. I love it.
Thank
and
you.
Even like the people you're working with, loads of stuff going on. I'm seeing on your socials all the time.
Oh no, thank
So
you.
just keep up the good
Honestly,
work.
it is good. It is. It's
And hopefully
brilliant.
this won't be the last time you come on the pod.
No, hopefully not.
I'm going to hold you to me coming up to the college as well, because I want to see
No,
it.
come down.
I will.
We would love for you to come down, even set up. But we've got the couches, got the chairs. Just bring your equipment,
Oh, yeah,
and you can do something in the college with some of the girls.
Yeah, we've been, like, we do loads of like external work. We're not always in the room, especially with our clients. But I mean, I've always toyed with the idea of like taking the podcast on the road.
take it on the road. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
You need to take your podcast on the road.
Yeah.
That is for
Well,
you to do.
one of the big goals for us, just before we wrap up, is to get the podcast to a point where we can do like a live show and book out places and sell tickets.
Come to college.
Yeah.
Come and do your first live show at the college.
Imagine.
Yeah, we're doing it. We're
Yeah,
going
imagine.
live. Watch
Imagine.
this space. We're coming for you.
Yeah, thanks so much for your time.
Oh, you're welcome.
For anyone who's watched this and wants to get involved in any of the courses or any of the stuff you've got going on that we talked about, what's the best place you can find you? Or sign up to one of your
So at the
courses?
minute, I'm
anything
on
like
all
that?
social medias. Well, I'm on Facebook, Instagram, and my number is actually, I've put it on the front now, so people just WhatsApp me.
So.
Yeah, so there you go.
So I'll put all them links around the podcast. Thanks so much for coming on. A bit of a different one today with our special guest. You should have been in the footage, to be fair.
It makes it special, doesn't it?
Does make it special.
Yeah, she's coming. We've
Well,
got no one knows.
But thanks so much. I really appreciate your time.
Thank you. No, thank you for having me.
It's been good.
I've loved it.
Do you know what? This
I'm
is
coming back.
typically not like the usual format, but I love it. I love the
I know.
conversation.
Can I put that there now?
Yeah, of course.